You probably saw the title of this video. And if you've never heard of the K-pop, horse girl genre, you're like, what the heck is that? Basically, it's a term K-pop fans invented to describe music that's super adorable. It can be separated into two categories: bubblegum pop, which is cute and fun, or princess concept, which is more fairy tale like. I was hoping someone would make an iceberg about this, but I couldn't find any, and then I was like, wait a minute. I have my own YouTube channel, I should make a video lol, so here we are. For those who don't know, an iceberg is a video that ranks trivia from well-known to lesser-known facts. Okay, enough yapping, let's start. Beginning of our video, let's talk about the rise and fall of the concept and its recent resurgence. In the late 90s, Fin KL brought us to My Boyfriend, and S.E.S. brought us Dreams Come True, and so thus was the beginning of this concept. A lot of the iconic elements of this genre, such as the pastel colors, white clothing, fairy tale elements, and bright lighting, were popularized by these groups. And by the early 2000s, this concept burst into popularity when Girls' Generation debuted. In the 2010s, we got tons of cute groups: April, Twice, Lovelyz, A-Pink, and G-Friend, which I'll talk about in a little bit. However, in the 2020s, the trend slowly began to lose popularity. In the beginning of the 2020 era, the concept began to disappear, but smaller groups continued to make music in this concept. ILY1, CSR, Girls' World, and many other small groups kept this concept going. At the time, only a few mainstream groups continued the concept, such as Stacy in Run to You. The song Attention by New Jeans also went viral. The song is cute concept, but there was no fairy tale princess concept. But soon, there was a group who brought the concept back to the mainstream, and that was 50/50 in their song Cupid. The song was so popular that it went viral on TikTok, and even non-Kpop fans loved it. It showed companies the concept was still popular and profitable. Other notable groups to mention that made songs with this concept are Triple S when they released Cherry Talk and Touch, not to be confused with the Cutesy song of the same name, and Mix in Roller Coaster, and Lit when they released Magnetic. But there's one other notable group I haven't mentioned yet. They are so notable they deserve their own section in the video. In 2023, Red Velvet released Feel My Rhythm. Red Velvet is a very unique example of the horse girl concept. Many groups go for one concept, cute or edgy. Red Velvet subverts your expectations by disguising a creepy horror concept within a cute exterior. Songs like Russian Roulette, Red Flavor, and Ice Cream Cake are songs that look cute on the surface but deep down hide a more creepy concept. Red Velvet's name came from the idea that the red in the name represent their bright and fun songs, and their velvet side is more R&B, edgy, and mysterious. Red Velvet plays with this contrast a lot, even in their darker songs. In Psycho, the members sing about a relationship, and it's like each member describes a different viewpoint of the relationship. While Irene is portrayed as mysterious, Yeri is portrayed as cute in her lines, like she's hopeful things will go well. Joy's lines are also portrayed as cute, but in a mysterious, almost creepy way. The way Red Velvet subverts the cute concept is genius. Also, did you guys know the actress for Rumi's singing voice in Kpop Demon Hunters was the writer of Psycho by Red Velvet? Okay. I know this has nothing to do with the horse girl concept, I just really wanted to say this because I love the movie Kpop Demon Hunters and I love Red Velvet too. Also, the movie is really cute, and since we are talking about cute things I had to mention lol. Now on to the next thing on our list. This year Lovelyz, G-Friend, and A-Pink released songs to celebrate their anniversaries. Okay, update, I just realized I was wrong about Lovelyz comeback. It wasn't this year, it was late November lol. Sadly, Lovelyz and G-Friend disbanded, so we won't hear them again. But I'm happy we at least got to hear them one more time. Apparently, I did read an article that said A-Pink didn't disband, so maybe we will hear new music from them in the future. Now let's talk about the next thing on our list. Orange Caramel is a subunit of After School. I have a feeling you guys will say everyone knows that. I'm sure many people do, but I was surprised when I found this out a few years ago, since After School was more of a girl crush concept, and I never imagined Orange Caramel was the same group since their concept is very cutesy. Something I love about Orange Caramel is they didn't just do a plain cute concept, they went all out and made their concept straight up kawaii. Soon, more pop groups made cutesy subunits. I wonder if they were inspired by Orange Caramel? We got WJS and Chocone. Oh, My Girl Band Hannah, AOA Cream, and Rainbow Pixie. If there are any cutesy subunits I've forgotten, please tell me in the comments. I also wanted to mention recently, some of the IVE members covered the song Magic Girl by Orange Caramel. Basically, Orange Caramel's music is iconic, Speaking of magical girls, in 2024, aespa collaborated with magical girl show Tinny Ping. Winter even dressed like a princess for the promotion of the movie. It's probably obvious, but I love magical girl series so much and I plan to watch this one when I'm done watching Pretty Cure. I was going to mention how aespa made a remake of the song Dreams Come True by Says, but I feel like most kpop fans know that lol. But did you know in 2018, Red Velvet and Twice collaborated and sang a cover of the song together for a music festival? I love both of these groups, so I was happy when I found out about this collab. And since we are talking about cute collabs, in 2022, IVE, Kepler, and Mix, Lesrafim and New Jeans covered Cheer Up by Twice. I already said it, but it's super adorable when K-pop groups sing a song together. 2017 there was a collab with G-Friend, along with IOI, Twice, and Red Velvet. And together, they sang Into the New World by Girls' Generation. And in 2016 during the Ultra Dance Festival, we got Momo Land, we got Gugadon, we got WJSN, Dia and CLC. We even got Labum for one big performance. Okay, enough talking about collab stages. Let's talk about the next thing on our list. Before we move on to the next tier, I wanted to mention the members of 50/50 left their company and now go by the name of Bloom. They released a song called Echo. I wanted to mention it because I think it's a cute song and deserves to be just as popular as Cupid. In the newest season of Gumball, Tobias can be seen doing a very familiar dance. People quickly noticed his dance looks a lot like OMG from New Jeans. Guys, I love Gumball a lot. I gotta change the topic, or I'll start yapping too much about how much I love this show lol. On the topic of Western media, referencing cute K-pop songs, Trolls World Tour featured characters voiced by the members of Red Velvet, and they sing the song Russian Roulette. I wonder if this means the Trolls writers are Revlevs. That would be so cool. For the next part of our list, I wanted to talk about this iconic show. Before K-pop was even trendy, Nickelodeon made a show called Make It Pop. It was about 3 girls who formed their own K-pop inspired band. This show is so underrated. The music is adorable and the show is adorable, but yet the show has been forgotten. Fun fact, the show was created by Nick Cannon, who's a famous rapper. I don't listen to rap, so I don't know much about him, but I admire him for creating a show about K-pop back in the 2000s, before it was even popular and mainstream. Now on to the next part of our list. I was watching a video of Sarn by CLC ranking CLC songs. She didn't say the song was bad but gave it a 6 and said it was okay. I was literally in shock. This song is so beautiful and underrated too. It only has 2 million views, but it deserved many more. This song literally sounds magical. The cinematography in the music video is gorgeous too. This scene stood out to me the most, where her reflection walks away. Guys, this song is so beautiful and it captured my heart. Why did everyone forget it existed? Also made a TikTok about the CLC cute concept fan. She was joking about how she prefers the girl crush era more, but the cute era will always be my favorite. Speaking of underrated groups, the K-pop band Cherry Bullet had one of their songs featured in the movie To All the Boys I Loved Before, and since their song was featured in it, I thought they'd be more famous. Their music is super cute and deserves more recognition in my opinion. Speaking of underrated groups, did you know that famous actress Kim So-jun, who plays the female lead in Business Proposal, was a former member of the group Gugadon? Their music is super underrated. You guys should listen to their song Wonderland. They did a mermaid princess concept and I think it's really unique and cute. The outfits in the music video and the aesthetic are so adorable. They deserve more views. Before we move on to the next tier, remember when I mentioned To My Boyfriend by Fin KL? So many Kpop idols have done covers. Is this like a canon event lol where every cutesy girl group does a cover? Lovelyz did one too. So did Weekly. And G-Friend. And so did T-Era, Kara, CLC, and A-Pink, and the list goes on. The group ILY1 even made a music video singing the song. We made it to tier 3, and now we will be getting into more obscure trivia. Remember when I said I was surprised Orange Caramel and After School were the same group because they are so different? Imagine my surprise when I find out the group Dreamcatcher, which makes edgy music, and the group Minx, known for its cutesy music, are the exact same group. I was mind blown. This was even more shocking than when I found out Orange Caramel was after school. It turns out in the 2000s, Minx debuted, but the members preferred a cooler, edgier concept, so they rebranded and renamed themselves Dreamcatcher. I'm happy they pursued the true concept they wanted, even though I really love cutesy music. Okay, let's talk about the next thing on our list. One day I was scrolling on TikTok like usual and I came across the most adorable song ever. I didn't know the name or who sang it, but I was determined to find out who made it. Then I found out the song isn't even a real song. It was from a commercial. Can you guess what the commercial was about? Well, whatever you guessed is wrong. The song was for a pad commercial. You can probably guess how shocked I was because I thought it was a K-pop song. Turns out a member of WJSN named Cheng Xiao sang this adorable song for a pad commercial. I was shocked. I have never seen such an adorable commercial for sanitary pads. She was also an actress in the Chinese drama Falling Into Your Smile. Speaking of Chinese pop, one of the members of the Chinese group Lady B's named Snow Kong nearly debuted in the band WJSN. Now she's also a famous actress. It's crazy because I didn't realize how much the Chinese pop industry is connected to Korean pop. When I looked up Chinese pop in the past, I've found Chinese covers of K-pop songs like this group covering Honey by Kara, or this cover of Falling by Lovelies. By the way, on my channel I made a mashup of the Chinese and Korean version. And I also found a Chinese version of Falling in You by T-ara, not to be confused with Falling by Lovelies. One of my favorite Chinese drama actresses, Esther Yu, began her career when she appeared on a survival show Youth with You, and guess who was the judge? It was Lisa from Blackpink. I think Chinese pop is really cute. I love the song Melted by Populady. Finding Chinese pop songs is harder than finding K-pop, but since many music videos aren't uploaded to American social media, and when they are, they have Chinese titles, which makes it hard to search for if you don't speak Chinese yourself. I still love the music, and if anyone has any Chinese pop recommendations, please let me know in the comments. Okay, back to the topic of Korean pop. One of my favorite K-pop songs is Closer by Oh My Girl. The music video takes place in what looks like a castle in a forest. It has a bit of a melancholic vibe with the dark lighting, but at the same time, it feels magical and warm. The girls are dressed in white, like fairy princesses, and they sing about chasing after a shooting star, hoping it will grant their wish. This song was released nearly 10 years ago. In 2021, the girls revealed the original demo for the song was a Christian song, which explains why the lyrics are so emotional and longing. Some K-pop fans labeled the concept Christian horse girl music, and I wonder if it was because of this. Anyways, I wish the original song demo was available to listen to. I want to hear it so badly. Since we don't have the demo, is this considered as lost media? I'm not sure. Someone in the comments please let me know if this counts as lost media. Okay, on to the next thing on our list. One day on Spotify I came across the song YY by Shannon Williams. I looked her up and was shocked to find out she only had a few songs, and I didn't know why. Turns out she left the K-pop idol industry and became a voice actress for Jet from Valorant. I don't know if I've ever heard of a K-pop idol voicing a video game character, so I was shocked. But to be fair, I don't play many video games, and when I do it's Hello Kitty Dream Village lol. Okay, we have a few more things left on our list. In the year 2014, Sis Star released a commercial where they dressed up as the Sailor Moon Guardians and sang the Sailor Moon theme song. It seems like this collaboration was forgotten. I never hear anyone talking about it, and the re-uploaded video only has a few thousand views, which is shocking since Sis Star has so many viral songs. Speaking of forgotten songs, in 2014, a K-pop group named Very Good debuted with the song Love Letter. One of the members, Kim Nayeon, left the group, and guess what? She went on to write songs for a small group. Just kidding, it wasn't a small group. She became one of the writers for Do the Dance by Alit. She also helped write Magnetic too. If you like Alit, I highly suggest you listen to Very Good. Very Good also sings cute songs like Alit. Their music is very underrated. My favorite song Angel only has over 530,000 views, and it deserves so much more. For the ending of this video, I decided to show you guys songs with this concept that I could find with the least amount of views. There are so many cute songs that have been forgotten, but deserved so many more views. You can pause to read them. Those songs are under 1 million views, but still have views in the 100,000. Now let's talk about songs with only a couple thousand views. Cupcake by C Art only has 87,000 views. What to Do by Chocolate has around 79,000 views. Wena's song Baby I Like It only has around 16,000 views. And their song Wake Up only has 15,000. And Dream On by Busters also has around 16,000. And now I'll tell you the song with the least amount of views. The song Wonderland by Hannah sits at only 4,000 views, and this song is really good. It deserves better. Thank you for hearing me yap in another video, and thank you so much for 38 subscribers.